There's a lot of talk about this Persona 4 remake and how it apparently dooms the chances of Persona 1 and 2 coming next. First of all, I want you to look at the survey yet again. Persona 3 and 2 tied for first place, followed closely by Persona 1, followed closely by Persona 4, which was followed closely by Rido. And then after that, there's a drop off in percentages. If you notice by the arrangement of which they've done first, it seems as if they've chosen which were easiest to finish. Persona 3 and Etrian Odyssey were done first. Etrian Odyssey was basically a remaster because there's really no reason to remake those games in the first place. So they settled for a remaster of Etrian Odyssey and ported it to all the platforms. And that was in 10th place. That was at 58%. That had far less voters than Persona 1 and 2. And that's a series that sells significantly less than Persona 1 and 2 did. Now, they chose this Persona 3 which I think was the best option to start with remakes next to Persona 1, because they get to test out how they can properly remake the Persona games. Now here's a fact a lot of you guys don't know. Persona 4 was a ROM hack of Persona 3. That's why Persona 4 came out only 2 years after the third Persona game. That's why Persona 4 Remake is coming out so fast after Persona 3 Reload. Because Persona 3 Reload, just like the original, has given Atlus all the assets and everything they need, all the mechanics, in order to make a Persona 4 remake. So why not one? They're a company. Persona 1 and 2 remake are still happening, they're still coming. It's just those will take longer to make. They're already making them right now. It's just Persona 4 Remake has the way faster turnabout because they can easily just repurpose Persona 3 Reload like they did the original. And here's another thing. Rido. Rido was in 5th place, and Rido sold way less than Persona 1 and 2, and yet it's given a Crisis Core level remake. Even though they called Rido Remaster, it's really just a remake, just like how they called Crisis Core Union. That wasn't a remaster. They rebuilt all the models into a high quality and fitting with the new art style, just like how Crisis Core remade all the models to fit in with the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. And they also restructured the action to be more fast-paced and to be more modern and fun, just like Rido Remake. They even remade the map too.